Good morning, good morning. My name is Tiffany Rothe, and it is time for Hump Day Motivation. I just finished my workout. We did a step, box, and lift workout on the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club, and it was fire. We stepped on that, we boxed, we stepped, and we used our jazzercise, and it was amazing. And I always come to you after a workout because that's what I'm feeling, really pumped to share stories with you with the intention to motivate you to join me on this journey called life to be fit, fierce, and fabulous. Like, I have a goal here. My goal is everybody that is on this live is on my team on this journey called life. Because guess what? It's about elevating your mind, your body, and your spirit so that you can have a high quality life. Some people are leading low quality lives with negative thoughts, bodies that are unhealthy, and they've given up on life, right? And I get it. I get how that happens because you need to be a part of a winning team to maintain that winning mindset, because life can be lifing. It can be pulling you in all different directions and you feel like you just can't do it anymore. So giving up feels easier than leveling up. But I'm going to tell you, it's not true. It's absolutely not true. And I invite all of you guys to join my community, the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club, TRFC.club. It's the best $30 you will ever spend, because you will learn how to take care of yourself mentally and physically and emotionally, because during the workouts I pour into you, not just your body, but to your emotions and to the way you think and feel. And even if you can't do the workouts, I suggest that you get on and you just do, even if you just march in the place and you're watching it, you're doing better than just sitting at home on your couch thinking about one day I'm going to get started. Start today. Today is today. I have some really wonderful things planned for you guys, and this is why I want to share all these stories with you. Number one, you know we had the Jazzercise Challenge. In November, I announced to everybody that there was a challenge where you could sculpt your face. You could get like your jawline snatched. You see that? Okay? Get rid of that chin and neck hanging and wrinkles right here. And it was an amazing challenge. And I didn't really know what was going to happen because I hadn't actually done this challenge for 30 days before, but I can tell you that the results are amazing. The challenge is over and we are still using this today. So what I notice is, this is how you do it. What I notice is it starts to pick up the jowls. Can you see that right here? Okay. And right here, okay, for me, I started noticing, especially on this side, like a little laxity. And I do my makeup every day and I notice it tighten up, and the tightening up of the neck, you guys. So, I mean, you don't have to tell me more than once when something works that I want to continue. So we're going to be continuing this with the workout. If you haven't gotten your Jazzercise, there's a link with a discount. I highly recommend that you get this because it will help you to like really elevate your face, your cheeks, and everything. But that's not the story that I wanted to tell you. What I wanted to tell you is that when I announced the challenge, there's some people who are like, oh yeah, I'm in. And some people are like, I'm not gonna get that. It doesn't work. Let me see what happens, right? And so what I noticed is that the people who were at the top of the challenge, everybody had the same opportunity. Everybody had the same opportunity. Me and Jazzercise gave away $1,000 to the winner, $500 to the second place, $250 to the third place. We gave it away. Actual people won, and everybody had the chance to win. So I want you to ask yourself, what was in your mind when you heard about this challenge where you were like, I'm not going to do it? It's your level of belief. Some people believe I'm not going to win. And that's how you play the game of life, like you're not going to win. And let me tell you, there are stages in life. And the way that you play the game of life is determined on how you live, a high quality life or a low quality life. So there are people who understand the game of life and play to win. But it's not easy because you got to put yourself out there, right? You got to put yourself out there. You got to take risks. You got to maybe fall down and get back up and do all these things. But when you play to win, you will win. There's some people who play but they just play not to lose. So that's kind of like just kind of faking it, like being in it. So there's some people who bought the Jazzercise and they didn't really like want to participate because they're like, I got it, I supported others, but you didn't really play to win. You just played not to lose. And I want you to ask yourself, is that how you're showing up in your life? Are you just playing not to lose? Are you just going to work every day like a robot, going home, sitting down on the couch, scrolling on your phone, watching TV? That's like, you're in your game of life, but like, what kind of life is this? You're just playing not to lose. You get up, you get it done so you can pay your bills, but are you having a high quality life? Are you enjoying your life? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you traveling and having great loves and great experiences and connecting with others and growing mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally? That is a high quality life. If you're doing the robotic thing, playing not to lose, doesn't work, because guess what? Eventually, you'll be playing to lose. And that's where a lot of people are, especially after 50. Like they've given up. They're like exhausted. They're exhausted because they don't work out, right? So people are exhausted if you don't exercise. You just don't have the energy to do it anymore. So it's easier just to play to lose. And that means you think that your life has been better before you, like your past is like the highlight, and you just kind of giving up on your future, and you're just kind of coasting your way into old age or retirement. I mean, I can't stand when people talk about retirement all the time. Retirement. Yes, you get to plan for it, but like, why do you want to retire from your life? You shouldn't have a life that you want to retire from. You get to make your life exciting and joyful and worth it right now, in the now. So how do you show up in your life? Are you playing to win, playing not to lose, or playing to lose? And there's another one that's not playing at all. There's people who have checked out. And if you've checked out and you're just like, oh, you're just a watcher, if you spend all of your life scrolling and never participating or do anything, then what you're actually doing is not playing at all. And that means that you are just a flat line in life. But guess what? You can level up, right? You can upgrade your way of being in the world by playing the game of life with a different intention. You can play to win. So I teach this stuff every day. We talk about this during the workouts, right? So it's no mystery to me that the people who showed up for the challenge were members of the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club. So when I looked and I really wanted to bring other people into this challenge, I thought, if we have $1,000, people will be excited and they'll get in and they'll do the challenge. But so many people are just stuck in limitation in their minds that they don't believe that they can win. And if this is you, I'm telling you, get to break that pattern of limitation and step into possibility, right? Stop thinking that it's not going to work for you, because it won't. It's your thought. So it's also like your internal dialogue with your external stimulation. So the external stimulation is what I'm doing right now. I am stimulating your mind externally, but you got to do the work on the inside. You got to do the work on yourself to be able to play to win in life instead of playing not to lose or not playing at all. And you want to ask yourself right now, how are you playing? How are you playing? And don't be embarrassed. You got to start off with being honest with yourself. How are you playing this game called life? So those in the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club, I call it the TRFC. That's easier. Okay? The TRFC.club is the place to be to get the body you love. That's when you start playing to win, because you say, you know what? I've been talking about getting in shape, but I need to have a coach. I want to be in an environment. Boom, I'm going to take a step. I'm going to take a step into the winning circle, because first place, second place, and third place were all TRFC members. They were all members of the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club. Why? Because they know how to play to win, right? Some people never even talk to you about this. The things that I teach you are like fragments of what I teach in my leadership course, the Mindset Makeover Academy, but they are life-changing. It is life-changing lessons that people never teach you. And so you go through life playing not to lose, playing just not hardly playing at all, or just barely in the game, right? So you go through life and you think this is your life. No, this is not your life. You get to show up. You get to show up and get in the game and stop being a watcher. So the step number one, join the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club so that you can get this in your mind during the workouts. You can hear the workout is not about just your body. It's about your mindset. It's because it's your mindset that has to be willing and ready to get up and train your workout every single day. I train 6 days a week, not because I want to look perfect, although I do look pretty good, right? But it's because it's my mindset. I believe that I can always improve. I can always get better. I'm always in the game working on that skill called living well. Woo! Are you working on your skill called living well? Are you working on it? You get to work on it every single day. So, let me tell you what happened. This is the thing. So the winner of the challenge, Miss Ann Shavlon, like when she first came to me, she was a player. She was in games. She was in the gym. She was in her 80s working out. But I showed her how to unlock her mind to play to win, to show up at 87 years young, to start a business, to be on camera, to not be in story about being too old or it's too late or any of that, to get up and play to win. And she showed up and she did her jaw exercise. She did her videos. She did everything that she was supposed to do. She tagged me. She did stories. She commented. She worked out with it, all of that. And this is what you do if you want to win in life. You glow up. And that's what I say when you are a rock star. When you are a rock star, star means shine. Right? Star means shine. If you see a star in the sky, the sun is a star, shine. Rock star means shine. Right? So you are in the mindset, that's a rock star teaching, that you were born to shine. And that's what glow up means. You got to show up to glow up. Imagine what would happen if the sun didn't shine, right? The world would fall apart. You are like the sun. You get to shine. You get to be the light in your life every single day. So, Ann, I love you for being so inspiring, for reminding everybody that it is never too late to shine. It is never too late to upgrade. So she won $1,000 because she understands the game of life, which is you always win at the game you are playing. What game are you playing? What game are you playing in life? Right? And so when you play, you never lose. So it was Ann and Margarita. They're both leaders. They're both playing to win. They're going at it. But you know what? Here's the thing. Every day they're sending me videos because I said, you're going to tag me. They're sending me videos and they're posting and they're neck and neck and they're going for it. But I got a few more videos from Ann. That's all. I got a few more because Margarita was right there. But guess what? They inspired each other. That's what's called having a winning team. A winning team. And I want you to look around your life and see who's on your team. Who's inspiring you? Who's on your team? So Ann and Margarita were a winning team. They were going, and as they were doing it, they both get to win because guess what? They both got results. Everybody who played got results. They started to notice their face sculpting, this chin thing going away, the neck. Like if you play, you win when you set the intention to show up and glow up. Woo! Say, I show up and I glow up. So when you're in the game with a winning team, everybody wins, right? Everybody wins. And you got to step outside of that comfort zone of what other people think. Margarita had to step outside of the comfort zone. You know, let me tell you, sometimes when you're playing and you're in the game, the people, like there's a quote by Brene Brown, like when you're, it's not by Brene Brown, but she talks about that quote about the guy who's in the arena, marred and scarred, and he's in there, and he's fighting in the arena, and then there are those outside of the arena judging, right? Don't talk to me unless you're in the arena with me. Don't talk to me from the stands. Get in the game of life and play with me. There are people who want to judge from afar, and there's people who want to actually play the game. And guess what? Here's the trick. The game is your life. It is your life. It is your life, right? So you got to get in and play for your life. So Margarita and Ann are in there. They're neck and neck. They're showing up, right? But, you know, family members will be family members. Sometimes when they're not members of the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club and hearing this motivation every day, they're doubters. There are people around you that are doubters that are saying, why are you doing that? Oh, that looks stupid. Because guess what? It does. This looks crazy, right? It looks crazy. Walking around, it has all kinds of like things going on. But so what? So what? If you were tightening up your face and getting snatched and looking good and feeling good and working on your energy meridians and helping your workout and being motivated, and plus you can win some money, like hello, I'll look stupid, I'll look crazy for that, right? The challenge is over and I'm still doing it. That's how good this thing is. That's how much I love it. Okay, so thank you, Margarita, for not getting stuck in the habit of people saying, I'm worried about what people think. Because guess what? It never matters what people think. It matters what you think. And you got to believe in yourself that you are playing to win. You got to believe in yourself enough to not limit yourself based on what others are going to think. Because the truth of the matter is, you never know what anybody else is thinking. You only know what you think they are thinking. Right? You think they may be thinking this. I challenge you, get in somebody's head. You can't possibly know what somebody else is thinking. So why are you living your life based on what they are thinking? No, you got to live your life based on what you think. And you ask yourself, what am I thinking? Am I playing to win? Am I playing not to lose? Am I playing to lose? Or am I not playing at all? That's the only thing you get to worry about. How are you playing this game called your life, right? And then, do you have a winning team? And that means, do you have a team that supports you? And that's not always your family, right? Because your family sometimes holds you in limitation. They have a vision of you of how you were. And you get to have a vision of you of how you choose to be, right? And sometimes when you have a vision of how you choose to be, people can't see that vision for you. You got to hold that vision for yourself. Right? So then we had third runner-up, Miss Wendy Pegas, who was in a story. Some of you guys have a story in your life about who you are. She had a story that she's the behind-the-scenes girl, right? That she's not on camera. She doesn't show up. She's she's a supporter of her family. You get out. I'll take the picture. I don't need to be in the picture. You get out. So have you met people, or you might even be somebody that's always pushes others to the front? That's called hiding. Don't be acting like you're so magnanimous by telling you're going to let other people go first. You're just hiding, right? And hiding is playing to lose. Right? Hiding is, do you want to spend this thing? You got one life. You got one life. Do you want to spend it hiding? In the background? In the shadows? Really? That's how you want to show up? That's how you're doing it? No. So Wendy stepped out of that comfort zone. That is super challenging. Step out of the comfort zone. And she got up there and she got her feet wet a little bit and she did it and she got her YouTube channel, which she's had for years. And she finally started doing videos. I love that for her. I love that for her. And she got third place, $250 by stepping outside of her comfort zone. The challenge was so freaking easy. All you had to do was freaking show up, you guys. Show up, step outside of your comfort zone, and play to win. And you get the benefit. So you got the benefit of actually winning in front of all these people, right? That's great, because now you have told yourself, gosh, I'm a winner. I can do this. And now you built up your belief. You got to build up your belief in yourself by getting out there and playing. So you can't just watch and then be like, okay, I can do it. You can watch and then go, I'm going to do it. And you got to be willing to fall down. You got to be willing to fall down, because guess what? If you don't fall down, you won't know when you rise up. There's a difference between down and up, between left and right. They need each other. It is okay to fall down. Yes, it is. So many people are afraid of failing that they stay stuck in a life that is losing. Yes, you may fail. Yes, you may lose, but you're still playing. Okay, okay, there's still an opportunity to level up, because guess what? There's no love with no hate. There's no up without down. There's no right without not left. There's no success without failure. Boom. So we need it all. We need it all. What you get to do is to be able to shift from where you don't want to be to where you want to be, right? You get to shift. So like I'm telling you, if you were always succeeding and you never knew what failure was like, then you wouldn't know that you were succeeding. You need some failure in order to relish and experience the blessing of success. So you want to welcome the times that you fall down so that you can get back up. Now here's the thing. When you're in life by yourself, sometimes you fall down and your circle says, stay down. And there's sometimes when you fall down, your circle says, get back up, baby. And that's what it means to play team with me. If you're on the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club, if you're on this video right now, I highly encourage you to be a part of this team where you level up mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Because guess what? You are just a body and a mind that's having a spiritual experience. Your soul chose you to have an experience of life. What kind of experience do you want to give your spirit? Like one of giving up, not showing up, not feeling good, not taking care of yourself? Or do you want to level up and play to win? Do you want to feel the joy of victory in your life? You get to show up. You get to show up, you get to glow up, you get to fall down and get up, right? This is what life is about. So I'm so excited. I want to congratulate all of the winners who chose to play the game of life to win. Does it mean you win all the time? Yes, because when you play, you win. Woo! When you play, you win. The only time that you don't win is when you don't play, right? It's guaranteed. If you don't play at all, you're not going to win. But when you play, you win because you're going to get some benefits. You're going to get the energy of like getting in your game and of training your mind that you can overcome the limitations and the fears that hold most people back. So every time that you step forward just a little bit towards the best version of yourself, you're winning. Every time you step forward and you fall down and you get back up, you are winning. Every time you step forward and you say, I won, and then you fall down and then you get back up, you're winning, right? Every time you play, you win. So I encourage you guys to step outside of your comfort zone, to get comfortable with being uncomfortable and play to win in life, because you only have one. You only have one. Take risks. Get in the arena. Get your face sweaty and marred up and ready, and get you a team that wants to support you. Because life is a team sport, you guys. Yes, it's all about your thinking, feeling, and being, but we were not meant to be alone in life. We were not. And so many of you are playing this game of life alone. And if you don't have a big family, I don't, right? If you don't have tons of friends, right? I don't. Join a team, join a club. Join something where you can level up together. People want to see you win. That's why I created the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club. I have something coming up in 2026 called the Glow Up Society. And it's for those who really want to be a part of something. It's not just about fitness. It's about being around people who are ready to see you win. It's about learning, experiencing, growing, glowing, showing up with the intention to play this game of life to win. So I love you guys so much. I hope this story really inspired you. I want you to give me a shout out to my winners. And Margarita and Wendy are winners, and everybody who actually got the jazzercise and uses it is a winner too, because this baby works. It totally works. Yes, it does. All you got to do is get something. They have an app. You can get in it and you can do it. I am not getting paid to tell you this information. Right now, I am telling you this information because I want to see you win. And I know when you look good, you feel good. When you look good, you feel good. So when you take care of your body, your face, your spirit, your energy, then it's so much easier to win because you feel good. So you guys, there's an opportunity to feel good. Okay, and I see you. I thank you so much for being here. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Sasa. Hey, Thierry, Marcella. We have Char and Corey. Dr. Tarantine, Healthy Wendy Living is here. Wendy, Ann is here. Laura, I want to get, some of these names are so patient. Okay, you guys got some long names in here. All right, Esther. All right, so I want to encourage you guys to get on a winning team. I am your coach. I am your international fitness coach, but it's more than that. I'm your mindset coach. And if you want to rock with me, go on over and join the TRFC right now. We're going to get ready for 2026. And if you don't want to just do workouts, which working out is such an important part of your life because it helps you to freaking get around. Right? It's not just about how you look. You can get around. You can sit down, get up, run, play, do all those things so you can actually enjoy your life, right? So working out is important, but it's not everything. So the Glow Up Society is going to be for 2026, and I want you to pay attention to it so that you can get a winning team. Hey, Doug, how are you? All right, you can be a part of a winning team. So that's the story that I wanted to share with you guys today. Everybody give a shout out to some of the winners, Miss Ann, Miss Margarita, Miss Wendy. They are $1,700 and $250 richer because they decided to play this game of life. And it only took 20 days. 20 days. There are rewards for those who play. I love you guys. Bye. Bye. See you later, alligator. All right, TikTok, you know.